Wow, look at this hair. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I would do one of those videos where, you know, where people say assumptions to you. I've seen them like going around a bit and I don't know, I've gained subscribers, so I thought this would be a good way for you like new subscribers to potentially get to know me a bit more, and also for old subscribers to maybe set the record straight. So I asked on my Instagram, oh, I'm out of breath, fucking hell. How am I out of breath? I've literally just done my hair. It is a bit crazy though, not gonna lie. So I did ask on my Instagram for any statements and I'm gonna set the record straight or say that they're right or wrong or what's going on, and I'm just very intrigued about, I love knowing what people think about me. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm just like, oh, what do you think? Are you right? Probably not. Right, let's get into it. I've got work in like an hour, so I've set a timer so I can't over talk. So we're gonna try and like modestly get through these. I'm not gonna divulge too much. Do you know what I mean? Okay, so I actually got quite a few, which is so exciting. Okay, so first one, you have an addictive personality. Yeah, I think I do, definitely, but it's very weird because I do not let myself get addicted to things. Like, I never watch things on Netflix anymore. I don't do certain things because I know that I'll get addicted to it and I just don't have time for it. So I'm like what's it called? Like, I refrain myself from being addicted, but I do think I have an addictive personality. That you don't take shit from anyone and will stand up for what you believe. Yeah, I'd say that's very true actually. Well, me and my sister actually, we've always just been brought up like to know what we think is right, and if we think something right then we won't follow everyone else who thinks that it's wrong, if that makes sense. So if there was a group of people thinking something was completely wrong and they won't do it, and I thought it was right or my sister thought it was right, we'd always like isolate ourselves and go for that as opposed to stand with the crowd. And yeah, I don't take shit from people. I just don't. I don't have people in my life who give me shit anymore. I don't have time for it. We just snip them out of my life because I just don't like people who give me shit. What's the point in having a life with people who give you shit? Yeah, I definitely don't allow people to give me shit. There are so many nice ones, by the way, which is so cute. Like people saying that I'm like really nice and like deserve so much happiness and that, which is so nice. So thank you so much to everyone who said that. Like, you're so cute. I'm literally reading this like that you were popular in high school. And she put, I love you, by the way, so I love you too, Ebony. Thanks for your message. I wasn't popular, I don't know. I wasn't, you know, in the high school or secondary school, there's like popular girls. I was never one of the popular girls, but I was always friends with them, if that makes sense. So I wasn't like in the top range, but if there were any like house parties or anything like that, I was very lucky with my friendship group and my year in general. Everyone was very lovely and like everyone really got on most of the time. I never had like beef with anyone. It was just kind of everyone got on with everyone. So yes, there were popular people. I wasn't really popular, but I wasn't unpopular. Do you know what I mean? So like all of my friends, like we were friends with each other. There was house parties, like I would be invited. Birthday parties would be invited. We just had like a very big friendship group in my secondary school, so yeah, I wasn't the top league. I was kind of like say if this was like the popular chart, I'd probably be like a 7.58. I think that's fair to say. You somewhat lie about how recovered you are and sometimes relapse in self-harm. I wouldn't say I lie about how recovered I am, because I think lie is the wrong word. I think obviously I don't say everything about my mental health and how potentially good or bad it's been, just because like it is personal still. It's still part of me that, you know, I don't want to share everything online. So I wouldn't say it's a lie. I try not to mislead people as much as I can. That's why I do tell you that, you know, I do relapse in self-harm at times. But it's not something that I want to stress about. Like, I think it's fine to kind of say it and let people know that it's okay. but I don't want that to be like my message given out, like relapse is good, like relapse is fine, because there's no point in that. I'd rather talk about things that actually help me recover, and like, yeah, I don't lie about it, I just don't stress on the fact as much, because at the end of the day, this channel is like a mental health talk channel. It's not like a documentation of my whole mental health journey at all. Like, even though I've spoke about my mental health in depth, there are so many parts that I don't talk about, and I think that's important to remember. You got really good grades in GCSE and A-levels. I got good grades in my GCSEs. I didn't complete my A-levels, I did my AS, so I did the first year. And I mean, I passed them all. I got an A in sociology, but I didn't do the best in A-levels, really. But I didn't do badly. In GCSEs, yeah, I did do pretty well. I'm very lucky that I am naturally quite smart, especially like in school. I kind of got it, especially when I was younger, but I feel like I peaked in GCSE and now I'm fucked, because like, I was so smart in GCSE, I could learn new things, you know, take it in my stride. After that, it just went all downhill. Yeah. Let's have a look for a juicy one. There's a lot of questions about whether I'm a virgin or you lost your virginity before the age of 16. So number one, no, I didn't lose my virginity before the age of 16. And number two, no, I'm not a virgin. Disclaimer, it's cool guys, I'm 20, you know. People have sex, I have sex, well I don't have sex. I'm not having sex. How many times am I gonna say sex? But like, it's cool, I'm 20, you know. It's pretty average to have lost your virginity, it's average to have not lost your virginity. Yeah, I was in a relationship for like a year, so it's cool. There's one that says, you're on a lot of medication. No, I mean, I take daily medication, so I think that's normal. Me and Pitt, whenever we're like on a night out and we're tired, we're like, should we just go home and take our meds? And I think that's normal. And then I remember when we were in MAGA and we were with these people, and me and Pitt were tired and we were like, we're just gonna go home and take our meds, and they like started laughing and we were like, oh shit, that's not normal, is it? Like, normal people don't, like, it's not normal to take medication every day. I'm not on as much medication as I used to be. About 3 months ago, I was on 6 medications a day. So I was on pregabalin, what was I on? Risperidone, lorazepam, zopiclone and melatonin. And now I'm only on pregabalin, lorazepam as PRN, and PRN is like just as and when you need it, and then melatonin for my night meds. So I'm on 3 medications daily. I am looking to get them changed though, so who knows. I'm not on any antidepressant though, so that's cool. You're savoury over sweet. Yes, I love savoury food. I'm definitely not a sweet person. In any way, really. I'm just not sweet. No, I like chocolate, but never ever crave sweets. You know, like, if someone, the only sweets I kind of like are fruit gums and strawberry laces, but besides from that, it doesn't bother me at all. But if you put like a few corn scotch eggs, you know, loads of crisps, chips, all over that. Salty popcorn over sweet any day. Don't at me, because it's right. You're a chill clam girl. Love you. I love you too. I think you probably mean calm, I'm guessing, because not a clam. No, I am not calm or chill at all. I think people think that I'm like chill and calm. I maybe give that off in my videos, but I am not a chill or calm person. I'm actually very stressful and emotional person. And it's great, I fucking love it. This one made me laugh so much because I'm like, really, what? And I actually got like, I'd say like 3 or 4 comments on the same topic as this. And it's like, you and Olivia and Wonderland don't get on. Which is so just, like, oh, it just makes me laugh, because in the vlog it's so funny. Me and Olivia, right, we're like the same person. Like, we're literally so similar. And because of that, it means that we can like joke, and we're both very sarcastic, so we both get each other, and the sarcasm's maybe like where you think that we don't get on. We do get on, of course we do. I love her. She's like one of my best mates, so no, we do get on. We are literally very, very similar, same person. And if you watch Olivia's videos, you already know that she's sarcastic, so. And leading on from that, Olivia said you love big balls. Love a big ball. Guys, this one like hit me hard, I'm not gonna lie. You are a lazy person, you put off making videos because you don't want to get out of bed sometimes. Ooh. I don't actually think I'm a lazy person. I'm not lazy, but I definitely don't have the mental capacity for some things, and although YouTube is a very high priority for me, it's not the be all and end all for me, you know, like it's not my job, it's not where I get my income from, it's something that I do as a hobby, and therefore sometimes it has to take a backseat. However, yes, sometimes I am lazy and I don't want to get out of bed and film a video. So, yeah, sorry. Yeah, that's shot me in the arse. So, yeah, it's true. Oh, this one's really cute. You love relaxing Sunday drives in the summer. True. Actually, I've only had one Sunday drive, like a really relaxing one. Me and Pip and I even, we went to the park last year. Was it last year? Yeah, it was last year. And I remember, if I've got the Snapchat, we were driving, it was sunny, it was like April, so it was like just new sun. You know that new sun in the year when you're like, oh, I've missed you, sun, and you're finally back. That's what it was. And we're listening to Sweet Jane the song, and we're just chilling, like, ooh, very true. Love that. Although I do get car sick, well I used to, but other than that, I love a good drive. Your favourite colour is purple? No, I actually think purple's probably my least favourite colour. Favourite colour is blue. You are a very open person. Interesting, because I think that I give off this impression that I'm a very open person. I'm actually majorly not. Obviously there is a limit, because on YouTube I do talk about things that, I mean, they are open, but also it's just like, you know, anyone else who does YouTube and they talk about their life, like, that's what I do. So I talk about my life, but it's just my life's been a bit different than other people's. And also these things happened like 3 years ago, so it's not like it's my life now. However, in terms of like current openness, I'm not an open person, and I find it very hard to open up to people, and I don't really, and it's probably one of my biggest downfalls and something that I'm definitely needing to work on because it fucks me up. But no, I'm actually just not an open person. I'm very closed. I don't like feeling like a burden, so I don't tell people things when they've happened. I'll be like, afterwards I'll be like, you know, like a few months later I'll be like, oh, this was really bad at this point, and they'll be like, what? I didn't even know it was bad then. I'm like, weird. You and Pip have never had an argument. We don't argue. Me and Pip don't argue. We just don't. We've never had like an argument where I'm like, you're so fucking wrong. We've had like a few disagreements, but not arguments at all, no. The only time actually was when we were going on holiday, and I swear to God, Pip, if she's watching this, Pip showed me a picture of her hand, and Pip said that she never ever showed me a picture of her hand, and I literally remember her doing it. And we were sat outside her house in the morning, and she was like, I never showed you my hand, and I was like, yes, you fucking did. And we were literally like that for ages, and Pip gets so annoyed with stuff like that. She's like, no, you didn't. And then I'm kind of annoying, so I was like, yeah, you did. Even though at this point I didn't really care. But it was just, I was just winding her up. But she did, end up. Someone put that you won't reply to Stu's DMs. Don't worry, I get why B2, I love you. I love you too. DMs. Now, I actually did want to talk about DMs a bit. I am very sorry that I don't always reply to DMs straight away, and I'd say I take a very long time. I'm not very good at replying to them. And I'm very sorry, especially for the people who kind of message me saying like they liked my videos or stuff like that, because that literally means the world to me, and I love reading your guys' messages and interacting with you. However, I am just gonna, this isn't gonna be a downer, but I am gonna put this in here because I wanted to say it at some point, so I'm gonna say it now. The vast majority of my DMs are about mental health. And I totally get that, because people are, you know, they don't know who to talk to. I'm someone on YouTube, I say that you can message me, etc. And that makes sense. I did the same. I messaged a well-known YouTuber when I was ill, and she replied, and it was like, I felt incredible because she replied to me. However, I'm not a therapist. Like, I don't have any mental health training. I'm just a girl who's also struggled with mental health. Like, I could just be someone in your therapy group or something like that. When a lot of people send me messages and they're hard, you know. I'm just saying now, I don't accept people sending me pictures of self-harm. I know that it's hard sometimes. You want someone to realise how bad it is, but I won't respond. I can't do with self-harm pictures because it's just too much. It's not fair on me really either, if you think about it. Like, even when I was ill, I never sent someone a picture of my self-harm. And this isn't directed at anyone, by the way. I got this a lot. And also, I just don't want... People message me, right, and they're telling me things that they're going to do, things that are very detrimental and potentially fatal. And it's hard. It's hard. Imagine, like, I'm at work and then I open a DM and it's this young girl telling me that tonight she's going to do so-and-so. And I tell her that she needs to tell someone, and she says that she's never spoke to anyone, she doesn't know who to turn to. And I spend the rest of the day so anxious that this girl's gonna, you know, something's gonna happen to them. So I just want you to say, like, please acknowledge the fact that I am only human and I'm not a specialist at all. There's only so much advice I can give you. I can give you support, and I can say that I know this is hard. If I've been through something similar, then I can say what helped me. But at the end of the day, like, I normally say to people, you need to talk to your GP, your parent, a teacher, you know, or go to A&E, call the Samaritans. Like, there's only so much I can do. So I am very sorry with DMs, but at the moment and for the past few weeks, I've just been avoiding them, and I know I shouldn't, but it's not easy. It's not like I can just put a heart and say thank you. A lot of these are, people pull their heart out, and it's incredible that you do that to me, and I love helping you guys, I love talking to you guys, but the percentage of messages that I get which are so hard to do, it does make it hard. So if I take a bit longer to reply, then that's why. Yeah. So a lot of people have said, like, you get lit every weekend, or like you like to drink and you're a bit of a party girl. No, I'm not actually a party girl. Obviously I love the occasional going out, like getting ready and like going out for a special occasion, but I'm not a clubber, I'm a pubber. I'd rather go for drinks at like a pub to be able to like talk and just being casual in like jeans and some Vans or whatever, than go to like a rave or a club. I just don't, no, I'm just not a clubber. I like it occasionally, don't get me wrong, like I do like it occasionally. Me and Pip used to drink so much, like someone else said, you're a lightweight. I am such a lightweight now, you're right, I am such a lightweight. I used to be able to drink so much and like be okay, but I have this theory, okay? I have a theory that what I drink doesn't actually correlate to how drunk I get. Please someone back me up on this, because for example, 2 weeks ago, no, probably like 6 weeks ago, I had a glass of wine and a beer, and I know beer before wine, you'll be fine. Yeah, I had a beer before wine, so I should be fine, because beer after wine after beer, then you'll be queer. Yeah, and then I was so gone, like so gone. And then other times, like I went to Godiva a few weeks ago and I drank so much, like shot in, I was like, I could still stand. Other time I was like absolutely like gone off my face. So I personally don't really know. Although wine does get you drunk. You aren't too fussed about romantic relationships. True, I don't think I am too fussed. I'm really not bothered about getting into a relationship at all. I'm not reliant on people. I don't ever like to be reliant on people, so I don't want someone else to, I don't want to have to be in a relationship to feel happy or, you know, whatever. I'm not much of a dater either. I don't date people. I have like a few people that I've seen, but these people have literally been in my life for years, so I don't know how to meet new people and date, just don't. But I'm not too fussed about a romantic relationship, you know, if it happens, it happens, if it doesn't, it's cool. I'll get there someday. Like, my mum didn't find my dad until she was 33, and they're cool, so. Someone said that you're coming to Birmingham soon. I live 20 minutes down from Birmingham, so if anyone wants to go to Birmingham, we can plan something. Maybe after payday, so that I can, like, if there's like a group of you that wanted to go to Birmingham, hit me up and I'll take you for dinner or something like that, because I would love that, because I literally live down the road from Birmingham, so easy. Someone said you're defined by your illness, and I think this is the one that's been most wrong, to be honest. I really don't think I'm defined by this illness. I don't even ever really, like, on YouTube, obviously I talk about it because that's what my channel is, and that's what I've made it to be. However, in person, I don't think, obviously with my family and that, my mum loves to talk about mental health, like, literally give her a mental health and she'll talk about it for hours. It doesn't really come up in conversation at work, doesn't come up in conversation, like, I don't talk about it unless someone asks me, so, yeah, I don't think I'm defined by my illness. It's important on YouTube that I do other videos as well as mental health. I know they're not as popular, but it's kind of for my own sanity as well. Like, I don't want to be that girl that's just got BPD or, like, you know, that mental health girl. So I do think you're wrong there, I'm not gonna lie. And then the last one I'm gonna finish on is that you don't have any friends on YouTube. True, I don't have any friends on YouTube. There are people that I've, like, spoke to and that are nice and, like, I comment or, like, they've liked my picture and that, but friends, no, I'm just not in the YouTube crowds really. Like, I've spoke to, like, Stevie and Maddie and, like, people like that, and I'm, like, fangirling when they're messaging me or, like, spoke to me. That's so cool. But in terms of friends, no, I don't have any, like, friends. If I could have YouTube friends, like, hypothetically, I love Liv Brooke and Molly. Love them. I would definitely be friends with them. Jordan, Teresa, we are kind of friends. We're not friends, but, you know, like, we follow each other on Instagram, like, we hype each other up on Twitter, like, it's cool. We're mutual. Ellen and Neil, because she's a fucking legend. I would love her. I think we'd get on really well. Love Ellen and Neil. And ideally, I'd love to be the third Sophia and Cinzia and Marie. Because they're just so cool. I can't believe they're the same age as me. They're so cool and mature. They're my favourite. That would be my girl group. Do you know what I mean? I'd love, yeah. Broken up with my girl group. No. But they're the people that I really like and who I feel like I would get on with. So yeah, that is the video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope we cleared up a few things. I hope I spilt some tea. I don't think I did. And my camera's literally just died again. Why does this keep happening to me? So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Give this video a like if you did. Subscribe if you want to see more of me. I will have a new mental health video up soon, and I love you all. And yeah, I'm off to work now. Love you all.